Hello everyone and welcome to the 12 drafts of Christmas, draft number 4. Hopefully you've seen the other 3 episodes, the other 3 drafts. This should be the 4th video in 4 days. And we're going to do another premiere Zendikar Rising draft. If you haven't seen them, go and watch the other 3. It's been a roller coaster ride, so I won't spoil in case you haven't seen. At least until we start drafting properly, so you've got an opportunity to go and watch them. But yeah, we're ready to go, ready to do another Premier draft. By the looks of things, we're going to be the only person doing a Premier draft because there is literally no one else sitting at the table. That's always good fun. I probably won't skip this, so just skip ahead until I'm drafting if you don't want to listen to me ramble. Either way, the aim for one of these decks, one of these drafts, will be to draft a mono-coloured deck. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but at some point I want to do a mono-colour, just a single white deck or red deck, or whatever, just to see how that performs. I'm tempted as well to do a 5-colour deck. I've done a 4-colour deck and it was terrible. But I am tempted to do a 5-colour deck just for fun. I'm interested in other stipulations. Any other sort of drafting stipulation? Take all the rares, or I don't know, take any gold cards. I might do that one instead of the 5 colours. Just take all the cards that are and play all the cards that are multicolour. Might be fun. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see. Because I don't know. The default is always 2-colour. At some point I might just need to splash. Maybe I should make that a stipulation. I have to splash for a colour. I don't know. But I think at the moment, just trying to rack up some games where we're. Oh, that was quick. Where we're consistently returning. Our investment is pretty key. And I've tried to do some Christmas themed ones if you haven't noticed. But either way, we'll get into it, and we'll see if we can do something fun with this deck or just do a good deck. Here we go. Okay, well, this guy. I think we're yet to draft this guy. So, not a crazy great card, but if I want to do a mono-coloured deck, hey, this guy's all about islands. Maybe we go mono-blue with this one. The Attended Healer's pretty good. I like Cocoon Warrior, and I also like Kargan War Leader. All great cards. If not, we've got the Shepherd of Heroes, the Duelist. We may all see the Cascade Seer. Yeah, some decent cards in this pack, but there's no way I'm not taking the big crab boy himself. Leviathan Crab. Old Sherrix. The Raging Isle. Lovely. Lovely. Someone's holding all the old packs. Anyone interesting on the Dirty Deadeye? Shell-tastic. Love it. Okay, so Fledgling's a really good card. I do have a lot of time for Fledgling. And here his binding's good. I think white is significantly underdrafted. I don't mind either of these, but I definitely think Fledgling's the best card here. Closely followed by Nahiri's Binding. I'm not mad about either of these. Like I said, at some point we will probably do mono blue or mono colour, but we'll take the Fledgling because we can then follow it up with Spoils of Adventure, which ironically is a party card, and neither of these cards are party, but you know, you only need to take this down a couple and it becomes a crazy good card. So happy to take Spoils of Adventure. Yeah, take that, see how we get on. Got ourselves an Into the Royal. Works nicely. I don't mind Canyon Jerboa, it's okay. I've seen it work quite well, but McKinley Stampede's definitely the if not the best, because it's a modal, it's a good card. But yeah, we can't not take Into the Royal. Great card. Tempted by the Clearwater Pathway, but it isn't an island. So I think I'm going to have to leave it. I think I'm just going to take a Seafloor Stalker and carry on this potential pursuit of mono blue. It's also a rogue, which will be the first thing we've got potentially for the Spoils of Adventure. And it's a good card. I like it. I think it's a great 3-drop. So Charax is a 3. Yeah. Problem with Charax is A, it doesn't trample. I mean, that's a great pickup. Doesn't trample, and it's not got vigilance, so it works if you can clear the board out. But Falcon is a great card nonetheless. Definitely taking that. We might go blue-white control. Got a lot of time for the squid. Other than Spoils of Adventure, I don't think I'd necessarily lean on party. I just think Spoils is a good card. And we could still go quite heavy party. You know, things like Cleric of the Chill Depths are okay. They're going to stick. That's going to hang around. That's not going to be the last one of those we see. Well, that's just a shame, isn't it? No one wants to dive on that. On that grenade. I'm going to take the Cleric of the Chill Depths. For party reasons. And we've only gone and got the duelist around. Absolutely. And the Shell Shield. Well, this might just... Do I tee it up? Do I tee up the monocolour? Yeah, why not? Mono blue. Let's see where we can go with mono blue. I just need to pull a bunch more blue cards and we'll be laughing. We're certainly going to cut blue and get rewarded heavily, I think. Is it really dumb to draft like this? Yeah, probably. And you probably were like, oh... Don't do a monocolored deck, John. I know. But I've done it. I'm doing it. I'll run a negate in the main. We're all about control until we get up here. We are going to need some more Into the Royals, Bubble Snares, those sorts of... Even like anti-cognitions and things. We're going to need them all. I'm not angry with 10 cards out of the first pack, though. In a power level perspective, there would be no reason not to splash a Spoils of Adventure, but if we can get away with it, I'll go mono blue. I'm not proud. So we should have... Oh, still a couple more cards to go, I think. Can we? One more card? Just waiting for a Jeremiah BO1. Okay, here we go. Pack 2. Well, Turn Timber Symbiosis would be a great card. You could argue it's definitely one of the best cards in the set. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to take this Merfolk Falconer. Because we're just living like that. I don't know why. We just are. Would now be a great time to go into green? Yes. Am I going to? Absolutely, categorically no. I'm not. I'm not going to. We've got 6 creatures. We need a little bit more of this 3 drops, but we're good 4 drops. Sorry, 5 drops. We'll take a second into the Royal. Absolutely, we will. That's a great pickup, and we should wheel one of these. What are we like for party? A wizard, 2 wizards, 2 rogues, and a cleric. There just aren't any blue warriors, but that's not a problem. If we can get, oh, not that it matters. It's only the stalker that's probably gonna care, isn't it? And we've got a couple of kick spells: the Shell Shield, the Into the Royal. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So Charax being the big one. And here we go. We have absolutely everything to choose. Milling them out is definitely a potential strategy. I do quite like Sure-Footed Infiltrator as a 4-drop though. We should get at least one more rogue. I would happily take any of these cards. I feel like Sure-Footed Infiltrator is the best card for us. Would like to wheel the Grasp. We could get heavily paid off for some good rares and uncommons. Because I can't imagine many people have taken blue, considering I have 13 blue cards. We'll take another Duelist. Unlikely that we're going to wheel the Utility Knife, so we're probably not going to get anything else out of that pack. But if this strategy works, everyone, then how easy the drafting experience could be for you. You just have to pick a colour and take that colour and be done. Obviously, if we 0-3, which you'll probably know based on the length of this video, but if we 0-3, then don't do it. I didn't need to finish that, but yeah, we'll take a Glacial Grasp because I think creature-wise we're looking okay. More than happy to take a Glacial Grasp. I mean, I feel pretty happy with where we are at the moment. We've got a bunch of rogues for old Infiltrator. We're going to have all the islands in the world for Charax. We don't have to worry about mana. Probably just run 16 islands and be done with it. Now that's tempting. Does that count in a mono blue? I think it does, you know. I think we might just have to take the old Relic Amulet. Because it's got blue in the card, hasn't it? So that, you know, this absolutely, we'll take that. And we're sat on 7 or 6 instants. And what's that? A couple of wizards. 2 wizards. Oh, now we're talking. So we can go and get a kick spell. We've not got many kick spells is the only problem. Otherwise, it's a 3-drop, which we do need. We're probably going to... yeah, we'll probably take the Chronicler. Because even taking the Chronicler and hoping to hit an Into the Royal or a Shell Shield is okay. And we may get more. We may even get a Bubble Snare or something. We'll take the Chilling Trap, because now we're looking at potentially going a little bit more wizardy, which is fine by me. This person's having a tough time, I think. Oh, Dirty Deadeye, holding all the packs. Don't blame them. It's normally me, that. So we're going to start seeing packs again, and there's a couple of packs that are really heavy. It's unlikely we play this Golem. So we're pushing it with this Relic Amulet, really. We may play the Golem, but we've not really got mill at the moment. We've got a couple of these duelists which mill. But otherwise, we're not really interested in the mill strat. Take another Cleric. These are certainly not good cards, but they are blue cards. And that, in and of itself, is the most important thing. It is unlikely we play Utility Knife. And here we go. Big blue rare. Nope. So I'll take a Cascade Seer because it's another wizard. We'll probably will the Shell Shield, sorry. We'd like to anyway. Lord Mage's Familiar and Yashan, they're all good cards, but we're all about Tazim Raw Mage, nice bit of kicker. That classic mono blue kicker card. Who knows, we might pick up a Risen Riptide or even that Squid. All sorts of outside works going on. So apologies if you can hear all that. There's the bubble snare we've been looking for. Bit more removal. Wouldn't mind wheeling the Living Tempest. But again, if we look at 13 creatures is okay. I mean, the curve's just fine. The amulet's going to do a bit of work in terms of, what did we say our wizard's count was? 5 plus, look at that, we'll take another Royal Mage for sure over a spare supplies. We haven't really got a lot of card draw though, to be quite honest, which is unusual for us. We've got to Deliberate. The Glacial Grasp draw a little bit. We could draw off the Infiltrator. Cunning Geyser Mage is a great card. Helps us out late game as well. And it's a kicker card. And it's a wizard. All of the synergy. I don't think we want this Sentinel. We'll take another Shell Shield. We may not play it. Another Duelist or a Bane Veil. I think a Bane Veil is better. Offers us basically a free spell later on, which is good. I'm going through these quite quickly because I feel like we're taking away a lot of the decision-making aspect of draft. I don't know if I enjoy this type of draft. Maybe it's a little bit boring. Maybe. More than happy with another Into the Royal. So yeah, we can now look at... We can probably take one card. We'll take the Shell Shield, but we're not going to play another Shell Shield. Because we're going to run... oh no, hang on. Yes, we've got 20... We probably need to get rid of one card, I think, actually, rather than take another. Probably send the Deliberate back. So now we're looking at swapping. Anything we get, if we think it's better than what we've already got, then bingo. Otherwise, I think we stick with what we have. And we see if we can get it done. I mean, in terms of power level, that's 1 power, that's 1 power. The Squid's like 3 power. Raw Mages 2. Chroniclers 2. I might put one of those in. Geyser Mages 3. Seafloor Stalkers 2. Yeah, so at this stage we're just getting whatever's left over. I think we just get rid of a negate, you know, now. I think we're done. I think we've got it. I think this is it. You have one Bane Veil, make it 16 lands. If you do not know that reference, then unfortunately you'll have to stop watching the channel. I think that's it. I think we're done. Dead simple. We've gone mono blue, just like we all hoped. And now we go 7-0. Isn't that the strategy they all talk about? I think this was one of the people we just drafted with. So snap keep with 2 lands. 2 or 3 lands does it for us. Definitely some nice building work going on outside. Just what we hope for. There we go. Now we're laughing. Okay, yeah. That's where you get your double spell. You pull out some wizards. Interesting. Draw another. Do the old card in, card out. So we're a 2/3. We really need to draw another card. So we're just gonna pass turn. Okay, well, we'll take 3. We've managed to get ourselves... I think the Cascade Sea is probably the better blocker here. It's meant we've managed to... We've got a blocker out that kind of does the business. We won't block the Ambusher. Okay, so they've got quite a bit of black removal, but that's fine. It's basically the deck we played yesterday. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, then you're missing out. I think I'd rather just get the Infiltrator online. We're doing a bit of stalling here. We don't really want to lose the Infiltrator. We can't give it hexproof, but we can give it +3 toughness, which means we can block the Electromancer if need be. Yeah, we're not really in the business to want to... We'll block that, we'll make him pump it. We just don't want to keep taking so much damage, you see. So now we can play Squid. Okay, we get to draw a card. So the reason why I'm doing that is because now I can send the Electromancer once it's gone into attack. Trade the squid off for the ambusher. And then next turn we can kill the wizard with the amulet. There is a Molten Blast which could kill the amulet, but you shouldn't really be main decking a Molten Blast, especially not if you've got a bunch of removal that I've already shown. They can double pump the ambusher, but it doesn't change its toughness. Yeah, that's fair. Ideally, you'd want to get a card out of the into the Royal, but I feel like the value I'm going to get is higher by doing this. You know, they can replay it, but they're gaining two red, which they had to pay 3 to do, as it was already out. You know, they can re-equip the kite sail, but you know, all this just puts them back to where they were. So I'm not. They could have another Feed the Swarm or similar. Yeah. So us now. If we attack with the squid, we've got no attacks here. Otherwise, if we attack with the squid, they can kill it with the Muck Lord, put a counter on the ambusher or the wizard. It becomes just trickier. So happy to play a more patient game. There's the Feed the Swarm that they were debating about. I had to take 5 to do that, which is a hefty price. We'll see if that pays off. They're either thinking, wow, they've not drawn their second colour, or they've realised the masterpiece of the mono blue. Yeah, they can pump that once, hit for 3 in the air. So what we need now is a Royal Eruption. No, an Into the Royal. Okay, okay. There could be worse cards. Could be a lot worse cards. So we Into the Royal, the Ambusher. Or do we... yeah. What happened there? I see. I think we have no attacks here. Next turn we can into the royal whatever we want. You know, us taking 2 damage off the Muck Lord is annoying. Life is going to be a bit of an issue for us if we don't. Okay, they attack with both, I guess. Or they just attack with the wizard. Pretty happy to bounce the wizard, kill the ambusher. So, yeah. Unfortunately, they just have to now equip the kite sail and hit me for 2. How sad. How sad an ending to this glorious deck. Okay. So, we've lost games before. Yeah? It happens. We move on. And we move on strong, resolutely, and we 7-1. Simple as that. You know this is an hour-and-a-half video where we rally, and we push through this slight hiccup. And a couple of things go our way there. We didn't draw Archarex, which is the main thing. So, you wait. This next game, you wait. You know the wins are going to be spectacular. We both know that. Skepsis. Oh, lovely. We've got a 2-drop, we've got a 3-drop, we've got a drop at some point. It's annoying, that Chilling Trap. Yeah, so there we're gonna see all the tricks here. So, I mean, really, it doesn't matter which one we kill, and therefore killing the sellsword's probably worth it. They're using a fight spell, then that's fine. If that's what they do all that turn, good for them. Again, we're taking 1 damage. We're a late game deck, so what's this thing? It's all of the things. Like, I'll happily just keep taking. Oh, they're just getting a brute from it. So this whole situation's fine by me. We've got a 4/4. So that thing is just literally. Why wouldn't you attack with the Blight Blade? We're now laughing, aren't we? Okay, Shepherd of Heroes. Luckily, we're bigger and better. They've got nothing that cares about having all the things. But, okay. So we're now like... We don't want to bounce that because it's just going to keep being irritating. Everything I have is instants and sorceries, so... You look at this turn now. It's pretty disgusting. Look at the tricks. Just look at them all. Took no damage. What a hero. We've got no benefit from putting a land back in their hand. Yeah, okay. Now that they've done that, they can't recast it. There's a lot of tricky plays here. Tricky. We want to let them get to combat. Before combat, let them pump everything up. So we now represent lethal. In a big way. And we can Bane Veil to stop them. I think I've just sat here in silence. I'm really sorry if I have, but this has been like mega thinking. Okay. We now don't represent lethal, but, you know, such is life. Strange order to do it in. Yeah, okay. So I think we are just going to have to pass the turn. This is a tricky one. This is a really tricky one. Because they've got quite a few things that sort of enter the battlefield, etc., which is annoying. So they're going to be able to put something back on the battlefield now with the Root Grazer. It's a good little move, that. That combo there is annoying. So, us playing that with Kicker gets us... I think we're going to have to play this with Kicker. Don't think we have a way of winning now. They have a land in the hand, which of course they do. I think that's it. Ah, so close. To be fair, a lot of annoying landfally stuff on their part. Okay, look. We've gone 2-0 down before. That doesn't mean anything. Okay, I'm sure we'll pick this back up and this will be a 7-2. You just wait, you watch. Yeah, clip this part of me saying this back, or I will at the end, and I'll say, see, 7-2, like I said when we were 0-2. Look, see, Charix is here. Come to see us. The mana cost of these kick spells really is, it really gets you. We're gonna have to Geyser Mage on turn 3. Is it tempo enough to get rid of the fledgling? No, I'll just take the 2. We can get rid of it another time. I don't get why it asks us about Kicker when we've literally got 3 mana available, but hey ho. Like I will trade off this Geyser Mage for that Sellsword. Good. We just took 3. Fine. Okay, so we don't have, so they're like a kind of cleric deck. This blanks all of their attacks. but it feels like the right thing to do. We're going to have to into the royal this next turn, because 4 in the air is annoying. Okay, choosing to hit us for 4 and play that as a land. Interesting move. So we'll do this next turn. So they play a land. We've got some cards in hand and they don't, which is always beneficial. Okay, we've got no cards in hand, but we are on 26. So I can pump twice, and that becomes a 12-5. It's half tempting to like... We can't do anything about that in the air though, which is annoying. Yeah, if they have one here is binding or a feed the swarm or whatever. Even a vanquish the weak kills my Charinx. Or Charix. I think they know I'm going to into the Roilet. I think it is bigger now. No, same size. Maybe we don't have the win condition that we need in this deck. I know, right? You've all been saying it. I know, I can hear you. You're like, John, how are you supposed to win when all you're doing is putting their stuff back in their hand? I get it, okay? I get it. I just want one win. Just want one. We could do them by attacking. Thing is, if we try and attack all and they only block the Charix, then we end up doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, which just doesn't do enough. We can Bane Veil to keep ourselves alive. But it's not looking good from this point onwards, is it? That might just be... That might just be the ticket that we needed to stay in this. Oh, they're going to remove it. And I don't have enough. If they have a land... We do have another Falconer in the deck. Oh, that's painful. Okay. So that's just going to about keep us in it. If they say good game as well, I'm going to be sad. Thing is, all they need to do is draw another Blood Priest or whatever. It's bought us a turn, because I can just play it straight away. It's been an interesting deck to pilot, but I'm not going to say it was everything we always hope for. So we're going to Shell Shield. I don't think we can do anything now. Well, you see, guys, the experiment are fun and interesting, and it's for science. I 03 so that you don't have to. If you expected 12 sensible, strong performances, then I don't know why you're on this channel. I don't know. Beats me. Hopefully, the next video, Draft 5, will be more impressive. Either way, guys, I appreciate you watching me stare gormlessly at a screen, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.